Hello everybody! Here Renee from Spain with a new video again from home, because today I have some time and I decided to make one more video home. Today's Sunday, and this morning my family, my wife, my child and me, we went to a flea market and I bought there some records. So I'm quite happy. Plus yesterday we went to a record shop and I bought some more records. Not really a record shop, but it's more a supermarket. And they sell there some CDs. And this time I found something. Not always find something, but this time I did. Anyway, I bought this record, Blood on Ice, from 1996 on the flea market. And this is not the original 1996 pressing, but this is the 2003 release, when a lot of the old Bathory albums were being re-released. Also this one, Blood and Ice, came out again, because originally it's from 96. I didn't own this record ever, but I am really happy that finally I can add this into my collection. Of course, great artwork like always. See? Very cool. Good. More stuff from the flea market. I also bought this compilation by Journey. This is a very cool one. This is from 92 originally, but this is the 1996 version. It goes for quite a lot of money on Discogs. I just checked it. I paid €5 for this. It's 3 CDs. It has a very thick book. It's very cool, with a lot of nice pictures in it. And also they explain each song, what is it about, you know, these liner notes for each track. And also it has 11 previously unreleased tracks on here. And in total there are 55 songs on this one. Happy, very happy. I also bought the third Shotgun Messiah album, Violent New Breed, from 93. I remember when this was released, because I really liked the first two, but I never bought this one because they changed sound on this one. They incorporate some industrial sounds to it. I remember when the video clip came up, I think the video clip for the Violent New Breed, for that song, came up on MTV, and I got shocked because they sounded like a different band, Shotgun Messiah from Sweden. And but now for €3 I decided to buy it. I also bought this one for €3. It's the Ultimate Pretty Boy Floyd, the glam band from Los Angeles. The greatest collection, there's demo songs. That's quite cool. And I bought this 7-inch single, quite beaten up, but I thought I'm gonna buy it anyway, because for €2 I think it's a good price. See? And the B-side you have Riot in the Dungeons. I have this on 12-inch maxi single, but never had this on 7-inch. Okay, this is stuff I bought from the flea market. And then I bought the new Dream Theater here in the supermarket. Double album, 2 CD sets of over 3 hours of new music. So I really have to find the time to play this album, because this is an album you have to play, you know, very sorrowfully. You know, you have to sit down for it and listen to it, you know, carefully, to understand the story, because it's a concept album, and to understand the music, because it's very progressive, of course. You all know Dream Theater. For some people they are just a boring band, but when I'm in the mood for it, I really like Dream Theater. But like I said, I need to sit down for it, you know, to be able to understand everything. At least the first 2 or 3 listens. And it's a more than 2 hour album, so I need a lot of time for that. Okay, I also bought Return to Forever. This was the 2015 album that came out in 2015, and now they re-released it with bonus tracks. Finally, now there's 19 songs on it, plus 2 DVDs. Live in Brooklyn, September 2015, and live at Hellfest, June the 20th of 2015. Also, you find video clips from the song We Build a House and Going Out with the Bang, the 2 songs from this album. Also lyric videos, track by track interviews, documentary video on the road in America, more interviews on the second DVD. And I think this album, this is just, even if you own this like I do, you should still buy this, because the 2 DVDs I think is a must-have. Oh, I didn't play it yet, I even didn't open it. I'll open it right now. I just bought it yesterday, I had no time yesterday, last night, because we went to a rock bar. I had too much to drink. Anyway, quite nice. Looks quite nice, this. Wow. Oh, they're here. Okay, look. You can open this. Oh yeah, I never saw this packing. See? 2 DVDs. 2 DVDs. And the tour edition of the CD, Return to Forever. Looks very cool. Also a booklet. Very cool release photo. It's really a must-have, this. Normally I don't like when bands do this, because of course you already bought the record and then they release the tour edition. But this is a good one, because you have DVDs too and a lot of extra stuff. Okay, to end this video I want to show a guy named Guy Hughes. For sure I say it totally wrong. Guy Hughes. He asked me to show some Canadian stuff. Of course I already showed Canadian stuff before in my videos, but he wanted me to show a couple, you know, especially, you know, because I will show them especially for him. First I like to show Witch's Hammer. That's a speed thrash metal band. More speed than thrash, but very cool. See? I have quite a lot by this band. Maybe I should also some singles and cassettes that once maybe I will make a video. And I like also to show Not Afraid of the Night by Dagger. I think this is a very cool melodic heavy metal, really, you know, that's what it is. And I really like this album. I always liked this album. Blind Vengeance is also a very quite a good record. They only released 1 album, and later Harry Hayes, the singer, went on with Harem's Karen. You know, he went with that band and he released loads of records, but those records are more AOR, and here was more like melodic heavy metal. And the last one I show is Survival in the Streets. That's what I'm playing now during all this video. It's a kind of a heavy metal, speed metal album that is also very good. See? So I am quite... I always like Canadian metal. I also like the band Overlord. That's quite an... they released in '87, I think, an EP. I have that on vinyl, but it's a little difficult to get it, so I didn't want to bother to get it. Of course, you also have the band Kraken, was also a good band from Canada. And of course you had thrash bands like Razor, Exciter. I already made an Exciter video, by the way. I already did that. And so many Canadian bands and hard rock bands. There's even more that I like. But maybe once I will make a Canadian hard rock and heavy metal video. Okay, this is everything I want to show. Yes, take care everybody and stay metal.